Hey everybody, Harry once again with another DIY repair. Today we are working on a Frigidaire top bottom refrigerator. Model number for this one's gonna be right in here. It is LFTR2032TF1. And the problem with this refrigerator is that it's not cooling properly. So we have our thermometer in here, and the refrigerator section is about 58, drops down to about 40 roughly, but the problem is it's not staying cool in the refrigerator section. The freezer is fine. I don't know if you can see the little vapor come out. You can see it right here, or I can see it anyways. So the freezer is fine, but the refrigerator section is not cooling. So this could be a very easy repair. See our temperature drop right now, about 46.5, so about 45 degrees. It'll drop to about 45 degrees. And do freezer. Let's see. Freezer is fine. Let me show you. So I'll show you right now when it settles down. So what thing you want to listen for these refrigerators is for the fan. So when you open it up, usually you'll be able to hear the fan, and this one is not. You don't hear it. So these type of refrigerators, all the cooling happens in the refrigerator section, and then it blows the cold air into the freezer section, blows the cold air into the refrigerator section, and that's how it circulates and cools down. But in this case it's not. As you can see, temperature is dropping. So the refrigerator, mechanical, everything is good. So we're just going to replace that fan right there. So let me show you how it's done. Alrighty, so first thing you want to do is go ahead and unplug your refrigerator. And that will reduce, chance of shock or anything like that. And what you want to do, in our case, remove this little black cap right here. It's like a little stopper. And just kind of push forward. If for whatever reason you can't, you can use a flathead screwdriver. So, and just kind of pry in here, and it comes right off normally. It's harder with one hand, but let me get this off and show you. So you just push on it, comes right off. Set it aside so you don't lose it. This you can push, pull up, and out like this, and you can set it aside so it's not in your way. Now what you want to do, couple 1/4 inch screws right there. So let me get those out and pull the tray out. Okay, so once you got those screws out, you can go ahead and pull slowly forward and up and to the side, because there's usually cables back in there. Okay, so you can see the little harness right there. So you just press on it and it releases like this. There's a little tab on both sides. this. You can also find that it's always easier from back here because it releases both of these. Otherwise, you got to release this. Okay. Usually with anything, it's easier with both hands. So let me take this off and be right back. Okay, so we got it out. So basically, there's the tabs on both sides. You just squeeze on it. And pulls right out. Now you can pull this out right here. So this is the fan right here, and see right here what I wanted to show you. Hope you can see it. Okay, right in here. This is going to be 115, 120 volt, 60 hertz fan. So all this is a fan, and when I go in here and turn it, you can feel how hard it is. So what we're going to try to do is replace this fan with this style fan right here. So we're going to try to make this one work on this fan, because basically all it is a fan. So let's go ahead and take it apart and see what we can do to fit it. If for whatever reason it doesn't work, then we'll just buy the original. Original is like 85 bucks for this, and this one they're like 25 bucks maybe. And being that this is a used one that we had from the fridge, then it didn't cost us anything. So let's see how we can mount it on here. What we're gonna do, being that this fan doesn't work, we're just gonna splice the cables here and put it on that one. That way we can use the existing hardware to plug in here. Okay, so let's get on it. Alrighty, so to remove this front cover, you gotta flip it around, and right in here they have a couple locking tabs so it doesn't fall off like this. Usually they're like this. With the screwdriver you gotta turn it and pull it out. There's one on each side. Turn it, pull it up. That way it releases this lever right here. You're gonna push right here to the sides right here, and then pull up, and then it comes out. So basically as it sits like this, you're gonna go up and out at that point, and you can go ahead and set it aside. So now it gives us access to the fan right here, and there's a couple screws right here, Phillips. And then you're going to release this right here to bring this whole assembly out. So let me do that and show you what it looks like. Alrighty, so we went ahead and removed the fan, and this is the one we're going to install. So basically, as you can see here, it practically fits, except for the bracket doesn't fit. So what we're gonna do is probably drill some holes right on the side to make it fit right there, and then it'll be as good as new. And because there's a cover in the front, you won't see our holes that we drill in. All right, so let me get that drilled holes in. Drill those holes in about right here. Let me measure it, and then we'll see how it works. Alrighty, so I went ahead and drilled those holes in here right here, and you see the fan fits perfectly. You always want to save the hardware from where you got it from to make it easier to install, because sometimes they don't fit correctly. But as you can see, this one's actually going to be higher than this one. So about a little bit higher, so you should be good as far as the clearance. So we're gonna go ahead and I saved these connectors here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is strip these and hook it up to this connector. And for that, we're going to use, or I'm going to use just a couple of these little crimpers. That way it makes it easier, you know, and a little bit cleaner. Now, this is something that I do for my own refrigerators. This isn't something I would do for a customer's refrigerator. But being that we're fixing it, that's what we're doing. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and strip this and put it back together and show you what it looks like. Alrighty, so we got it back in here now. Put it in here. And what we're going to do is go ahead and plug it back in. This ground wire, we'll just attach it in here somewhere. Okay, we'll go ahead and attach it right here. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to plug it in to see if this fan actually is going to work. So give me 1 second. Let me plug the refrigerator back in. Or if it's plug in on me. And you can see the fan is working. So now we're going to be able to get the coolness down to the bottom of the refrigerator. So let's go ahead and put this back together. Might need to cut these off if it doesn't fit, but we'll look at it right now. Okay, so we got it back in. All we need to do is put the 2 screws in here, and then we can turn it on and see how it sounds with the everything back in place. So let me put these screws back in. Okay, sorry, let me do this off camera. Okay, so we got it plugged back in. Now you can hear the fan, and now it's going to start cooling in the refrigerator compartment. So this is a nice and simple repair. Wanted to show you. Sometimes you can salvage parts, and that's how you can make money on these repairs at home, or save money for these repairs at home. All you want to do is make sure they fit. Save the hardware, makes it a lot easier. As you can see, it's not noisy, it's not rattling, so we did a decent job. The only thing is that this one was held with the plastic, but it had a spot in here where it looked like they were going to put a screw, and I went ahead and put a screw to hold it in, so everything is good. So it's an easy, cheap way to do a repair. And hope this helps. If this video has been helpful to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.